Today, I want to focus on the car loan. All right, guys, this is the one about car payments. So you may or may not know that when a mortgage lender is getting you pre-approved and or helping you get approved for a home loan, we look at something called the debt to income ratio. And what that is it's basically all of your monthly debt divided by your income, and it comes out as a percentage format. So the items that come into play in a debt to income ratio are the things that will report on your credit report. For example, student loans, car loans, credit cards, personal loans. Those are the kind of things that come up on your credit report. Did you know that a $500 a month car payment will cost you $80,000 in mortgage approval? Well, it's true. That $500 a month car payment is equal to about $80,000, sometimes up to over $100,000 in home loan. So before you go take out that car payment, you want to consider how it's going to impact your future goals for home buying. According to an article I found on NerdWallet and Bankrate.com, the average payment for a new car is $716. That means that you're sacrificing more than $100,000 in mortgage approval for that car loan. The average used car price right now for a monthly payment is $526. Again, you'll want to consult with a knowledgeable and qualified mortgage loan officer to determine how your potential car payment will impact you. But these are some quick rules of thumb. A rule of thumb that you can gauge is every $100 a month in car loan is going to cost you at least $15,000 on your potential qualification for a mortgage. Guys, as rates fluctuate, these numbers are going to fluctuate. But before you go out and you buy that brand new car for $1,000 a month, you could get $160,000 in mortgage approval. So before you go out and spend $1,000 a month on a car loan, please remember that $1,000 a month is $160,000 in mortgage loan approval. Just a little food for thought. The same is actually true for student loans and other debt. Whatever your monthly minimum payment is that's recorded on your credit report, that's what we have to use in these calculations. So for every dollar in debt that you have, you qualify for less in mortgage loan. Does that make sense? Don't run to the bank and pay off all of your debts, though. It is very important that you hold certain lines of credit to keep your credit score active and make sure your credit score is going to be great for when you go to buy a home or if you need any other kind of financing. If you don't have any lines of credit, your credit score will eventually disappear and it becomes more difficult to get any kind of financing if you do not have a reporting credit score. Oh, and don't forget, this is very important. Never, ever buy a car during the mortgage process while you're buying a home at the same time. Never, ever. Wait until after you've closed and funded. Also, if you've bought a car recently, right before you go to apply for a mortgage loan, make sure that your lender is aware because sometimes it takes a hot second for your car loan to show up on your credit report. Overall, it's always important to review your debts that you have with your mortgage lender before you go under contract on a new home. If you have any questions about how your car loans, your student loans, your credit cards, or any other types of loans impact your mortgage approval levels, please reach out to me. That's what I'm here for.